What's up? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell up above for future uploads, and check out the links posted in the description down below to support the channel. Thank you. What I'm going to talk about today is the hypocritical statements that have been made by the likes of blue checkmarks, and what I'm going to do is show you the now deleted tweets, well, some of them, that were made by James Gunn when he was in his 40s. And I just want you to remember that he wasn't some 15-year-old that was making some stupid jokes. And when you say stupid jokes, that's what the left like to say, by the way. Oh, they're just dark, edgy humour. Listen, if you know someone at any age and they're making comments like that, you're taking them very seriously. Never mind someone in their 40s that's publicly posting these type of things. So, to me, you got to look at it, and you got to look at what's going on in Hollywood, and everybody is nowadays. Everybody's saying, I can see the writing on the wall here, and some of the people that are involved that seemingly don't seem to ever go down for what they've been up to. It's a very sordid place. Now, what's gone on? Warner Brothers Discovery has appointed James Gunn and Peter Safran as co-CEOs of DC Studios. Now, you will know from my Suicide Squad review that I have a major bee in my bonnet when it comes to James Gunn. I don't like him. I think he's a narcissist. The fact that he's a leftist as well too doesn't help. And the fact that he has made comments, as you will see now very soon, to me, in my opinion, if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. This is a fella that attended a party that had a memophile theme. He's also engaged with people online and in his personal life, allegedly, speculatively, I think it's more than that now at this stage, with certain backgrounds. He's also someone as well, purely on another point, that engages in nepotism. Not only that, but when you look at his body of work, it's not very good in my opinion, and the marketing spin and PR that's around him is unbelievable. It is. He has made Guardians of the Galaxy, which was okay. What was that movie about? It was about the abduction of a child, ultimately. Yeah, okay. The Suicide Squad, who did he feature in that? Featured Weasel. What's he known for? It's attacking kids. So, to me, again, I'm just making observations here when it comes to these things. That's all I'm saying. And that was played by his brother as well too, who's gotten into acting just due to the nepotism there. He also has his girlfriend in the Peacemaker show, and she's featuring in different things now. He's also then got other friends that come in and out of projects, and to me it's very baffling, and nobody seems to be calling it out whatsoever. I think it's very strange. But what's even more strange is when you see comments like this here from this blue checkmark, and it says 4 years ago, James Gunn's future in film was in question because corporations didn't know how to deal with far-right provocateurs who could weaponize Twitter at a time when few execs were studying those actions. Flip that on its head, that's what leftists have been doing. And here's the point that I want to make here. These people behave like they're in a cult. When it's one of theirs saying things like this, it's alright, that's no problem, forget about it. But if it's someone on this side of the fence, they're like, absolutely go after them. But here's the difference between us and them. As my outfit would say, T for one, T for all. If someone was saying things like this fella is saying on our side of the fence, I would want that person investigated and possibly incarcerated, at the very least. Because it's the guy in his 40s that's making these statements. You know what I'm saying? So when you're talking about far right, these people are all talking about, when they're saying far right, they're talking about people with common sense, rationale, logic and intelligence. Something that these people are all lacking. Now he's leading DC Films, an incredible moment for a rare talent. Rare talent? They're talking about this fella as if he's Martin Scorsese or James Cameron. You know, innovative people. You see what I'm saying about the PR spin, the marketing that's around this guy? I don't understand it for the life of me, I really don't. Now you go on and you see another comment that's made by this person. So whilst they're celebrating the fact that, okay, James Gunn ultimately wasn't cancelled and got away with it, this is what this individual is saying about a black man in Kanye West, who has pulled the curtain back and has revealed the Wizard in Oz, and is now being deplatformed, is been banned, is losing sponsorships for telling the truth. It's insane, isn't it? But this is the stunning hypocrisy of these people, and these people with the blue checkmarks. 42 likes there as well. Blue checkmark, 42 likes. Bloomberg says, breaking, Adidas is officially ending its partnership with Kanye West following a rash of offensive behaviour from the rapper. They don't mind about what rappers are talking about in songs though that are totally denigrating all sorts of things and promoting all sorts of negative things. Don't mind that at all. But when he pulls the curtain back and is like, here's who's running the show, guys, let's start asking questions, it's like, no, you can't ask that. She says then, oh wow, I didn't think Adidas would actually do it, bravo. Stunning hypocrisy, isn't it? Because again, like I said, if you're on a different political spectrum from these people, if you're on a different side, that's the way to behave. They are not concerned, and this is why these people have no moral compass, and why nobody should be listening to them. And that's why they're losing power and influence. 42 likes on the blue check mark, that's nothing. And these are some of the comments that James Gunn was making. Now, what I would encourage you to do is, maybe even at this point in time, pause the video and have a look through this, because I'm not going to read them out. I'd also encourage you to type into Google James Gunn deleted tweets and have a look through more of these, because these aren't the only ones. But to bear in mind, this is a man making these statements in his 40s. In his 40s. And you have the leftists that are out there, oh, it's just dark, edgy humour. Listen to me when I tell you this. If I knew someone that was a friend of mine and they were making statements like this, I'm not even going to say, but there would definitely be 100% calls made to the police about them. An investigation would be happening. Because these things are not normal. This is not humour. And I don't care what anybody says. If you're taking things lightly, if you're taking things dark humour, that's not what's going on here. And the multiple statements that are made specifically about children. Now add that into the fact that he was in attendance at a memophile party, themed party, and was in all sorts of other bother as well too when it came to these things. But what was the message from the leftist here? Oh well, it was someone that was on the right, and that means that James Gunn is totally absolved of what he said and did. That same thing isn't going to be afforded to anybody on their side, and here's the difference between us and them. Nor should it, because I would want someone investigated for making statements like that. I would want someone to be very seriously looked at for that. And should they be holding a position of power at a studio? Absolutely not. The PR and the marketing surrounding this guy baffles me to no end. And this is something that isn't been highlighted by people, and instead what you're seeing is people going out and cheering it because they've bought into the media hype, they've bought into the PR, and they think that this fella is some sort of genius. He absolutely is not. He is a very average filmmaker, and this is the disconnect that is happening now in real time with people, where they're looking at these people and going, you're only some sham that's putting stuff into a motion picture. You are not above anybody else. And now people are looking at it. They understand that Hollywood is up to what it's up to. They understand that these people are running around. They're understanding that very weird things are going on, and they're going on repeatedly. This guy has a lot of people vouching for him in Hollywood. He had a lot of people commenting on the news that he was in charge of DC Studios. People that are jobbers, they're looking for a job. Blue check marks. Because they're hoping that it's a bit of a pitch of hire me, hire me. Have they no integrity? Have they no morality? Have they not looked at this and seriously questioned it? That's what I'd be asking. And I'm talking about everyone. And some of the people that shout the loudest about this as well too. Some very big questions to be asked there also. So, here we are. You've got the left there as well that, of course, Kanye West can't say the truth. He is totally to be deplatformed and money taken off him. But a fella that had engaged in behaviour like James Gunn had, it's just jokes, guys. Just jokes. Shameful, isn't it? Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell up above for future uploads. Check out the links posted in the description down below to our channel. Talk to you later. Look.